Ella is going to welcome her, and this is her very first customer. So I think Demi will have a special place in her heart. We've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. Do you think we should do it? Ella doesn't think she's talking about with Justin, and so she's going to say no. I don't think that's a good idea. Justin's going to give Michaela a bath. Teamwork makes the dream work in this house. He definitely saw Parker out here naked. He's like, oh my gosh, she's out here naked. He's like, how long has she been doing this? Justin is fed up with Parker being mean to him and has decided to get a divorce. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm Kitty, and I'm here today for another Fairy Tale Adventures. This is when fairy tales collide. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. Guys, we are starting the episode off with Ella and Nyla and Michaela. We are in for a penny, in for a pound in this story. This story is a love story. It is also a story about following your dreams and finding your hope. Ella is going to start the episode by reading to Nyla and Michaela, and we are in another time jump. It is 2 months later. It is 2 months since the last episode. That's right. In the past 3 episodes, almost a year has gone by. Ella is putting the final touches on her business. It is taking 2 months for them to build the add-on to the house. But Ella's going to clean up. Yeah, she is ready to open. I need to show you something because I think you're going to like it, because I definitely do. Ella's business is called Cinder's Kinders because she's Ella Cinderella. She's helping the toddlers. Baby, don't eat that spoiled food. Put it down. Let's get her something else to eat because these kids, I really need to show you the daycare, but we'll get over there. Let's get into our goals for the episode. This episode, we will be with Ella, Lady Nyla, and Michaela too, as Ella opens the daycare for the first day of business. That'll be today. After that, Justin's got to go to work, goal number 2. He's going to actually go in because this is his first day actually going in. Come on, Michaela, you got to get potty trained. In addition to that, we are going to be with Parker. Yes, we are going to be with her for the first time since she has moved on with her life in so many words to be a fairy. You saw her in the last episode, but we didn't see what her life is like. We will still be hanging with Parker. This is still very much a rotational story. We are absolutely going to see how she's getting on as a fairy, what she's been doing, and what her goals are, guys. So those are all of our goals for the episode. Let's set Justin, since that's goal number 2. Let's set him to work hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have this baby go to sleep. Let's have Ella just read her to sleep. Parker's calling Ella. Congrats on landing that sweet job. I think this is going to be great for you. I think it's nice that she called Ella, and I do think she means it. Word has been getting out about the daycare, and you may ask how, if it hasn't really opened. It's gotten around because Justin has made sure, even though he is not a prince anymore, he still has some pull, and he definitely knows a lot of people. Because of that, he has used his name to get it out there. So we need to give Nyla a bath, and then we can go ahead and open the daycare center. Ella is changing her diaper, but honestly, the diaper change isn't gonna do it. She was wishful thinking. You're gonna have to give Nyla a bath, girl. Ella is on the Big Happy Family aspiration. Honestly, she is getting things accomplished in the aspiration, but you do have to have children to get this done for real. What she's gonna do is come and read Nyla to sleep now, then we're gonna open our business for the first time. Ella is so great at caring for the twins at this point. And she's telling her, like, close those big, beautiful eyes. She thinks that girls are beautiful just like their mom. Ella's well rested, so she is going to go and open up the daycare. We are going to get her outfit, like some scrubs to wear. We have forgotten to make a uniform for her. You almost probably could wear this, but let's not do that. Let's do that as one outfit. We'll do cats and dogs and go for the scrubs. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy I can't get no love from. Yeah, this looks good. Let's go to the Home Shelf Hustle shoes, and as much as Ella hates these things, they work. They are comfortable. So this is outfit number 1 and outfit number 2. Ella's nervous as she's opening. It's very, very hot. So she's gonna come and welcome this parent to the business. She's like, hi, you can go home if you want to. You don't have to stay. He's like, really? And she's like, yes, I am Ella. She's just gonna tell him, you can trust me with your child. So this is Demi, and she's gonna go to meet Demi. You can have a snack if you want. And he's like, I think I'll just stay. Ella is going to to welcome her. And this is her very first customer. So I think Demi will have a special place in her heart. We'll come over and we're like, hi, how are you, Demi? Do you want any help with anything? And so she's going to show Demi that, hey, you can make a friendship bracelet. Oh, we got some more. Welcome. It's like a friends and family day today. Come on in. Justin's home, guys, and he is actually having a horrible time. So I think that he would play an online game to get his fun up. The girls are knocked out. Ella's like, hi. We'll welcome them to the business. Hi, how are you? We're going to do a friendly intro and see if we can maybe encourage this child. Yeah, I think we can. Ella's doing great, and she's feeling so confident. This is the daycare area. This is actually a wall right here with the sink, and the potties are back here. We have some cribs, even a sleeping bag for some toddlers. We've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. Do you think we should do it? Ella doesn't think she's talking about with Justin, and so she's gonna say, no, I don't think that's a good idea. You think so? I guess you're right. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. Stop being rude. We will not have that. Oh, you know what? Leave. You're gonna have to leave. Yeah, you go. We are not gonna have that on our first date, and you're upsetting your daughter. Bye, sweetie. Bye, Alexa. Justin is home, but he's gonna wash his hands, and then he is gonna have to cook. One of the girls will be up very, very soon. Ella is gonna come and introduce herself to baby Glenn. She's gonna say, hi, Glenn, how's your day today? And Justin is fully supportive of Ella in this venture. Let's do a friendly intro. This is Silas. We're gonna have to change Silas. Silas stinks, but he doesn't need a diaper change. So let's teach shapes to Silas. Silas, would you like to learn blocks? His dad should take care of him a little better, but his dad's going to take him home. Hi, sir. Do you have a child here? No, you don't. This is not for adults, okay? We're on an hourly pay scale, so we won't make much money. Y'all see Justin? He's like, oh, let me check out the daycare. He's running back. Ella's going to go to the restroom. She's really upset about having to send a customer away because she knows that their parent may not ever come back. But, I mean, what can she do? She's going to run over here and grab a plate because Justin cooked, and she is so thankful that he did that. One of the babies got food, but the other one needs food after she potties. Okay, Ella's gonna eat, but she's gonna come over and she's like, hi. I think she'll start cooking at least one meal to feed the kids, and they can eat quick snacks and cereal the other times. She thinks that'll be a good idea, and I think we're gonna end up closing for the day as it is 12:30 a.m. Yeah, it was a scandal. It was a whole scandal. Let's see. I don't know, but everybody saw a scandal. We made $400 today. That's not very bad. I think it's good for a first day. But the biggest thing that happened is we got level 1, a hopeful hustle. I think that is great. Ella's going to wash the dishes. She is going to put this food away. Justin, he wants to ask Ella how she felt her first date went. Guys, their romance level is crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. So he is going to come over, speak to her. Parker is calling Justin now, saying, I'm sorry for your loss. Wow. From losing a friend. Justin needs to get his handiness up, so before he goes to bed, while he's still in his work clothes, he's going to upgrade the sinks. Ella is tired, but she's going to help the baby study shapes. I always say the baby, but it's Nyla, the oldest. She's just a drop behind her sister when it comes to the shapes. She's going to have to help her with that. Justin's going to give Michaela a bath. Teamwork makes the dream work in this house. Also, Justin goes back to work very, very shortly. I'm gonna let him get a baby a bath and then go to bed. And the good news is he just needs to practice his robotic skills. Doing those upgrades absolutely helped him to level up his handiness to level 4. But we will have him make friendship bracelets after this. That's gonna be the smartest thing to do to keep their handiness skills super high. Baby Michaela is a little more inquisitive than Nyla, and so that's why her thinking skill goes up so fast. As the girls play, this is where we're gonna go over to Parker because I'm so excited for you to see the things that she is up to. I think you'll be surprised. So we'll be right back. We are back and we are with Parker. She is asking her sister about her day. Just telling her, I haven't told you something. Justin told me that he cheated on me. I'm pretty sure it's with the nanny Ella. Her sister's like, are you sure, Parker? And Parker's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he told me. Maybe he told me, but maybe he didn't. Guys, I want to show you all something. This is the house that Parker and Quinn grew up in. This was her mom, Stacy. Their dad, while he was still a ghost, because that's when their mom met him. And of course, when he came back to life, she lost the memory of him until he confessed when he came back that he was the same person. Once he had kind of won her love over, this was their dad's horse, who is Jiminy Oak, who's eternally a ghost. This was him in life. He was such a cutie pie. But you can see the girls and Parker and Quinn. Their dad was quite handsome too. I'm hoping I can see a picture of him somewhere in the house. But she's crying. She's like heartbreaking revelation. I think this lets you know how Parker thinks. How could they do this to me? Sometimes she thinks that never knowing would be better than the pain. She feels like she's grieving. She just felt like they would stay married and live separately. She admits that she's not been the best mother. She has been erratic. Like now, she's out here naked in her wings. She's going to go in here and regenerate her emotional force because she didn't have time to drain anyone. She's going to go to Ennis Green. During class, Quinn can see that the students are not wrapping their heads around a tough subject, causing them to grow frustrated. The standard method for teaching this subject seems ineffective, but Quinn recalls reading about a controversial new teaching method that just might do the trick. Should she try it? I think this time she would go with what's accepted and read more about it because she doesn't want to do more harm than good to the young minds, you know. Parker has decided that her life's aspiration is to have a fairy story and a fairy journey. So she's got to do some things. And the first thing is throw a dance party. So she's going to do that dance party. She is going to get in here and have a blast. She's got to do 3 of these. She needs to befriend 2 fairies, which she absolutely has. But it'll just take a little time to kick in. And she just got to decide what she wants to do with her gift. She doesn't like doing chores, but she is going to cleanse in nature. She's like, well, that was kind of fun. She's going to collect her fairy dust because she needs it. And sometimes she misses her mom and dad, so she's going to mourn her dad. It was really hard for her. And I think she would mourn her mother, Stacy, and maybe leave a sugar skull offering. But after all of that, having a fairy party seems like a smart idea again. Some of her friends are over. She's going to shake the house with fairy dust, and then they're going to finish the party. Oh, it's storming really bad. Quinn is back. This is her sister Quinn. She doesn't really wear much makeup. She's very beautiful. Her and Parker look a lot alike. Yeah, I really think their dad's picture was in here, and this whole side of the house burned up one time, and we had to rebuild it. Their parents used to sleep in this room, but Quinn has certainly taken their room now. She's letting her sister stay here, and she really misses her nieces. Her mom was always real glamorous, so she's like, well, maybe I'll try a little makeup, and she's cute, but she thinks she looks better without it. Parker is very, very sad. She has completed level 1 of fairy story, so this is her last tier. After this, she'll have to decide if she wants to be a good fairy or a bad fairy. Justin is here, and I think that's interesting. But Quinn asked him to come over. She's like, hey, how are you? I know things have been difficult. I don't even want to ask how you are. Justin's kind of listening, and he's like, you know, I feel better talking to you. And he definitely saw Parker out here naked. He's like, oh my gosh, she's out here naked. He's like, how long has she been doing this? She left, and now on top of that, she's out showing it to everybody. I don't know. I feel like he would shout at her. Yeah, Quinn and Justin are definitely jokesters, but Justin's like, Parker, you are literally out here naked. I want to show you what he's thinking. There must be another way. Is arguing with a good friend really worth it? Or is the bond and relationship between the two of us more important than this argument? Broken trust from confessing to cheating. Keeping secrets is hard, but seeing pain in your loved one's eyes is even harder. If only Justin Prince could regain the trust he lost. But does he want to? Why did I do that? Justin has behaved in a way that goes against his values of how to be an earnest person. Justin isn't even angry at himself, just disappointed, and he's feeling guilty. It's his fault things turned out the way they did, or at least it feels that way. He knows deep down that it's not, because she did leave the family, and she's saying the wounds of infidelity and betrayal still feel fresh. Now, I want to be clear, if you are new here, that Justin did not physically cheat on Parker. We have to clarify that she moved out of their home first. He is getting fed up now. It says that Justin's getting fed up with Parker. She's got one more thing, because the other thing that happened, he saw this guy. He just ran off, guys. I don't know if you saw him at the corner. He was naked, so he didn't know if she was planning to be naked with him. He really likes Ella, but here's the deal. He never would have acted on it. They have never done anything. I mean, they talked about the feelings, but they were both clear, especially Ella, that if we can't do this the right way, then we will not do it. They're gonna sit in here talking. I don't know why they're sitting in her sister's room to have this conversation. It's okay. Justin's like, were you ever planning to move back home when you left? And Parker's like, I never had a plan either way. I never had a plan to come back. I never had a plan to stay away. Wow, they have a difficult family dynamic ever since she moved, and they already had a strained romance. Even though maybe he shouldn't ask this, he's gonna ask about how she feels about him. She's like, the truth is, I think you're still very, very handsome. Parker is detecting his emotions, and he's like, oh my God, did you use magic on me? That's crazy that you did that. He's like, I'm so sorry we're in your room. So I think they'll just come out here and sit. Ever since Parker could fly, she didn't hardly sit anymore. Justin was going home to the girls, and she's like, it's really your fault. All these issues in our relationship. Justin's like, we have to get a divorce. And Parker is so mad, guys. Justin is fed up with Parker being mean to him and has decided to get a divorce. Parker and Justin Prince are no longer married. Romantic satisfaction will no longer be tracked. You can actually see their romance is completely 100% red, but the friendship is strong. Parker is gonna get home. What it boils down to is Justin could not take her lack of accountability. Does he have emotional feelings for Ella? I don't even want to say he emotionally cheated. For him to cheat, it would take some emotional actions, not just internally feeling it. So he did not emotionally cheat, but he has emotions for Ella. He's very attracted to her. But for him, it's not just that Ella is beautiful. It is that she is so kind, so driven, so hardworking. She is just a beautiful spirit. She goes out of her way to help other people. So sometimes Parker sleeps in a fairy house, and sometimes she sleeps in the bed. Let's go ahead while she's sleeping and get her ability points spent. Cure or apply an ailment, sway another's emotion. Let's do this because Parker likes to be funny, and I think we could apply ailments as well. And we'll be right back. We are back with Parker Oak, and she feels like she's going to help this lady by giving her simoleon fever ailment. I mean, she never did change her name, so she'll just stay as Parker Oak. She gave this lady the sinus ailment, and she feels like, as usual, she thinks she's helping, but is she? She's like, oh my gosh, I thought I was making her sneeze money. Now, why is the witch swinging in the back? Swinging in the background. Yo, is this Elphaba? Oh no, it's a plant sim dressed like a witch. Yeah, Justin is here. When Parker saw him, she asked, like, what are you doing here? And he said, look, I'm just looking for some magical robot parts because I'm an engineer now. She's like, okay, well, maybe my magic can help Justin. So she gave him the giggles. I don't know if that's good or not. Hopefully it doesn't hurt him. Yeah, we lost Elphaba, but what we have to do is go over here. Let's collect our fairy dust rations. What we really need to do is go into the fairy hub 3 times, and that'll be part of this aspiration. We're gonna go back in here again to investigate the fairy history. Maybe, just maybe, she didn't read enough about that. So that is 3 times. We need to enchant items. I know that we need a press. We don't need it, but it will help us. We're gonna come ask Ren for fairy dust. Like, hey, do you mind? She's like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, it's okay, Parker. She can sense her sadness, because don't forget, they can sense emotions. The other thing she has to do is use her magic. She needs to acquire the next skill level. I think she'll run around here and just do some exploration. Do you want to come to my birthday party? Maybe next time. But guys, she's gonna see what plants and things so that she can have some fun. What would it be like to drain a plant sim's emotion? There's only one way to find out, and that's to try it. And she's like, oh, that wasn't as fun as I thought, but the other fairies are definitely cheering for her. This is what she's been doing, guys. Guys, the bartender is dying. Let's come over here. I'm curious about, can we do anything with Grimm? You want to know the irony? She has since learned to hide her fairy form, but she didn't know how to do that at first. She actually just saved this guy. And I think that's a positive note for Parker. And this is where we will leave this episode. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Fairy Tale Adventures. And until next time, remember, keep swimming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye-bye.